Hey guys, Zorok here, and today I'm back with another video, and this is actually going to be something a little bit different. I was playing Xbox yesterday, and I was with a couple of mates, and we were just speaking, generally as you do, just about random crap. And they were bringing up about their old episodes and how bad they were. So I decided, you know what, I'll watch 5 of my old episodes or episodes that I edited, because back in the day, um, everyone I knew couldn't edit. I was the only one that actually took the time, and I didn't really take time. I actually just put the clips together. If anyone asked me for edit, you won't get any fancy slow mo or sick ass transitions or whatever. What you would get would literally just be clips to the music. Now I can't really appreciate that in this video that I did any of that because the actual out of the 5, only one of them hasn't got copyright music. The other 4 does, so I've got to mute all the music just to make sure. I apologise, guys. It's just going to be me speaking, so I do apologise for that. But like I said, we're going to watch 5. So we're going to watch We Are Extreme, which is the first Extreme Team Taj, which I actually remember making. I released it on my birthday. Then I'm also going to watch my first episode, my episode Dual Taj with Spartans, my dual Taj with Nick Nack when we joined Rooks, and then Nick Nack's first episode back when he was Monster VK. So they're the 5 we're going to watch. I hope you guys enjoy. I did this just a minute ago. Unfortunately, I messed up on the recording, so I hope it's working this time. But yeah, like I said, we're just going to watch it. I know I've always been wanting to do these type of things, so let's get straight into it. Sorry the quality is also bad. That's pretty much the highest it is, and I think it's my episode, it goes really squared. It's not your video, it's not my video messing up. That's how the montage came out, so I do apologise for that. So let's get straight into it. So this was a triple feed. I need to not do that. This was a triple feed on Hydro. This was the same game. This was a faded quad feed. This was, Nick Nack back when it was Monster VK. I just gotta put it out straight here. Everything on this, except from the last episode, which is mine and Nick Nack's Dual Taj, introducing to Rooks. Everything on here is either a collateral headshot, a 3-piece, or a triple feed, whatever you want to call it, or a wall bang. Don't know why we did this. This is what we thought was cool back in the day. Playing on some Express and getting some 720 mid-game barrel stuffs. And this here was actually my first ever clip, if you could call it a clip. I never really used the sniper. As you see, I had GOAT in my clan tag, which was because back in that time, all I would literally watch was White Boy 7th Street, and I just absolutely shat on that kid. And IPAR. Now, funny thing, IPAR was actually like, for some reason it was just mine and my mate's clan tag. I don't know who actually came up with it. But we'd all just run IPAR, and then we end up straying off and making like IREC and IBAR stuff. I mean, this ends up being the closer of the Team Taj. Yeah, that's how bad we were back in the day. That was a drop shot cross map on Turbine quick scope. I mean, this is mine and Spartan's Dual Taj back when I was Extreme Shadows, and that's a split 3-piece. This is a 2-piece on S&D, and this is another 3-piece which you've already seen because I messed up. I think I also messed up on the spelling of duel. That's one of those words I can never spell, and that's probably the only decent clip out of everything. It's just a triple collateral hit by Spartans. And do you guys want me to use the bacon camo again in my next video? If you do, hit that like button and comment down. And that's another 3-piece. This is a split quad and faded, but it was a split quad anyway. About time, this was the shit back in our days. Single collateral and overflow, nearly faded, wall bang barrel stuffs, downhill collateral. Back when I actually played downhill, which never happens again. Collateral. And then this one I remember, I came on, I was pretty rusty, hadn't hit anything for a while, and I just ended up hitting collaterals like that. Back in the day, that was something I hit. And this was probably my best clip back in the day. It was a triple collateral, but the 5 hits you can actually see, it was demolition. I didn't actually realise, right, this is a funny fact, I didn't realise that was demolition until I left A9. I was going to use that in my A9 introducing. Yeah. So, I'm so glad that someone pointed that out. You know, that was an assisted suicide that I thought was a collateral. And that was another collateral. And you just see it was just triple feeds of collaterals. That's all it was, basically. You know, especially on Nuketown, because this was back when Nuketown was constant. It was actually just like a Nuketown playlist. It wasn't like Nuketown 24/7 for a weekend. This was like back when it was constant. Like every weekend, I think it was, or something like that. I don't know. It was some crazy shit. And butt shot collided these guys. You know. Play Kill Confirm back in the day. I cannot actually. I remember playing Kill Confirm because that was back when I was still really new at this game. I was still really new at this game. That's why I was playing a lot of demo and a lot of Kill Confirm, because I was still trying to get stuff like a Dragonfire. I couldn't get a Dragonfire unless I was on Kill Confirm picking up tags. Alright, I was that bad back in the day. So this is Monster VK, or Knick-Knack, as you guys might know him as. This was his first episode. Again, I edited it. I edited every single one of these videos. And like I said, you can't really appreciate the little I did, because I did basically nothing. If you just look at this now, it just looks like I just put a load of raw clips in together. But with how the music was, I always fitted it to the music. It's something I ever did. If you ever ask me for an edit, which I don't suggest you guys do, you wouldn't get any snazzy effects. Really, you would just get it being synced to the music. That's all I did. And like I said, as you can see here, that was actually synced to the music. So that was a beat drop, right? It had like a bunch of lyrics. And I also remember this. For some reason, even though you can see this is only like a 3-second, 4-second clip, I recorded it for 4 seconds, that's it, and it decided to say the file was like 6 hours long, which was ridiculous. And and you see it's just going to be back to back Nuketown clips. It's just Nuketown and more Nuketown and more Nuketown, basically. Nuketown and Hijack, they were just literally the shit back in the day. It comes down, and this is actually a faded quad feed that came up with a quad feed medal. Now, I don't know how, but it came up with a quad feed medal. I also remember this. I was in this game as well. You got a triple, and it was on Kill Confirmed and everything. More Nuketown in the garage. He gets 3 people, split 4th, right here. Also, like I said, I've actually just watched these because my recorder messed up. But this was the closer for some reason. No idea why I made the closer. That's how I made it the closer. Like I said, this isn't your video, this isn't my recording, this is how it came out. As you can see, it's very square and very bad as well. And again, I used Skillet's Sick of It, I think, in this, which Skillet's still probably one of my favourite bands to this day, but obviously it's a copyright song. But then from this, we moved from normal collaterals to collateral headshots. So it was no longer about collaterals, about collateral headshots. So we went up in the world, but not very far. And I just remember hitting half of these. I think the point where I knew that triple feeds wasn't the standard much wasn't even when I joined Rooks. It was actually like about 3 or 4 weeks before I joined Rooks, and I just ended up hitting like 6 triple feeds one day, and I was like, nah, this is getting too easy now. This isn't right. And then I end up, seeing another episode from FaZe and just saying, oh, okay, these aren't good. I got blew up, there. This clip was actually quite funny because that actually had 2 of our mates in it. And I think it had Extreme Swift and someone lives opposite, no, not opposite, adjacent to my house. So that was always fun. And that was back when you played Xbox. Get a 3-piece there, and it's just still 3 pieces and everything. The only one decent clip so far has been that trip collab from Spartans. It's just constant Nuketown. You can see I'm running C4s and concussions and everything. I actually hit that guy through the wall, which back in the day was amazing. This I hit like 6 in the morning. It was on a school day as well. I think it was on like a Tuesday. I started to get on, play like 3 or 4 games before going to school. Ended up hitting that, which was back in my day crazy. And that was that. And now we've got an advert. As you can see, I am anti-ad block on YouTube. Everywhere else I'm not, but on YouTube, ad block is disabled. So this was my episode with Nick Knack. I introduced him to Rooks. This is a very long intro. It went with the music. That's how it flowed. And this is probably my favorite episode. And it wasn't even because of the clips. You know, the clips was subpar to what they were now. I only had like 3 quad feeds or 4 quad feeds and 2 trip collaterals, which, you know, were demo. You know, it was very subpar still. And the editing wasn't even good, you know, because I still can't edit. Right, but I did put some snazzy effects into this. But it flowed. Right, it's still probably the only episode I've liked. Right, I don't know why, despite my clips getting better and better and stuff. But I was a quad feed with Ninak, still obviously Monster VK at that time. And this is my second quad feed. I actually have a story about this when I also get hit 5th now. I actually have a funny story about this, and then a clip which also features in this, which is on Newtown. It was a quad from me. So me and Nick Knack actually quit sniping back when we were extreme. You know, for some reason we weren't getting anywhere. Right, demo clip again. Right, we weren't getting anywhere, and we decided, you know what, we're just gonna go pub stomping. Right, that was back when. This is his triple act. Right, this was back when, you know, pub stomping was a really good thing. Here you go, here's the clip I want about. Alright, and we ended up just going to this domination. As you can see, I've got VSAT, you know, because back in the day that's all I could hit. That's all I could get. And Nick Knack actually calls out in the last clip, you'll see this, that the guys we were playing against are awful. And I should play a sniper. So I did end up hitting my first quad feed. A week later, hit that raid one. Or I think it might have been the next day, I'm not sure. It was either the next day or a week later. This was a 720 still. 720 mid-game barrel stuff, which is always fun. This was a quad feed that apparently appeared. And that Dragon Camo Ballista Slums 5-man Roland, this was what it was on about. That 5-man Roland actually got me kicked out of A9 because I thought it was good. So you see, I split a quad feed there by Scorpion. And this was the point where it was like, yo, these guys are awful. Just pull out a sniper, and he ended up picking up a Remington there, dying. He respawned, and you know, again, we still thought this was good back in the day, you know, single and collateral. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna put that back while I quickly do this outro because it's the only good episode out of the 5 of them. But I've really enjoyed doing this. Obviously, this is my second time doing it, so maybe my reactions weren't as good as the last time, which sucks, but. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to do any more of these with like my first videos or my first this, my first that, you know, anything like that, just tell me. Or even if you want me to react to other videos, as long as it isn't some rude stuff like Strike is Love, Strike is Life. Because I'm not even going to do that, you know, I've watched that never again. But yeah guys, so as you can see, I've progressed, not as much as I would like to. I mean, this episode came out in well, it says December 2013, but it actually came out in November 2013. Like it was like start of November, just before Ghost came out. I think it was Ghost. Yeah, Ghost came out. And I did improve from there, but not as much as I would like to have hoped. You know, now I don't obviously use triple feeds or anything like that, and I don't edit myself. I get others to, but you know, it does prove that, you know, you can get better at stuff than working at it. I know I'm not the best example, but you know, as you can see, these were pretty awful. So anyway guys, this has been Zara. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to do this again, please leave a like and tell me in the comments below if you want me to do with anything else, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.